Putting up with all of you. Will you give me clappers? Fred, you might give us a feel of what it's like to be a sponsor working with us for the first time. We know each other for a long time, and it's I'm delighted to have you on board. And you'll speak on behalf of you, Red Chair, recruitments, and the party and all that. Okay, I'll hand you over to Fred McDonough.
Thank you. Wow, what a phenomenal event. Delighted to be involved with it. I must admit, I know you're on your 10th year anniversary this year, so for me and my team in Red Chair Recruitments, it's an absolute honour to be a platinum sponsor and to back this fantastic organisation, because just seeing what it gives back to local charities. Tom was telling me there earlier that there's over €500,000 raised in 10 years, which has been given back. And to see that kind of money being raised from a charity which has been run on a Thursday evening by a group of lads, obviously characters, is just second to none, and I think that's what makes our county amazing. So just a round of applause for everyone from that one as well. Last year I had the honour of speaking to Brendan Fuller, and Brendan kind of talked Paddy Clifford into it, and for the boys and girls that are around me, I had look nothing like Paddy. I can't carry a ball, I can do nothing like he can, but I can assure you today when I was speaking to Paddy, he was very, very disappointed that he couldn't make it today. He obviously what's happened to him and his family is shocking, and at the young age that Paddy and his brother and sister are, he just needed to clear his head today. So a really and truly a sincere apology from the Cliffords, from Paddy especially, but he is the ambassador for this year, and he will be at many, many events, and he'll make up for this. Just from what Tom was saying there earlier, Red Chair Recruitment, we employ 14 people. We're a recruitment agency. We get people jobs all over Ireland, across different areas. So basically what we do is we like to give back as well, and that's why this charity for us is such a big part of our culture this year. And like Moynihan's here, and who we'd see their trucks flying around all over the county as well, it's just lovely to be able to give back and to be in a position to see the joy on people's faces, especially at the unveiling here, and as we all have the eye on the Honda 70. It really does mean a lot for us as well. So from a Red Chair perspective, I'm absolutely delighted to be here. Not taking away from the Land Rover, as I was told by Tom down there, the 110 as it's locally known. I have no idea why, but it's called a 110. But yeah, so that's going to have a lot of people wanting it as well. The Killarney Valley and Classic and Vintage, I've been invited into the shed on numerous occasions, and it's an absolute joy as well just to see everybody in there and working as a team. And as Tom said earlier, that's what we all do in County Kerry. We work as a team and we give back. So pretty much that's it from me. I'd just like to say thank you to the committee for inviting us this year, and hopefully it's the start of many years to come from Red Chair and for us to give back to this brilliant charity. Thank you.
I suppose at this stage, Richard, we have we a table for selling tickets at the location is just down Paddy below. Paddy is our merchandising, and he's selling tickets for €10. Folks, you never know your luck, and we'll be selling tickets ourselves to Vintage Club. We have to cover our costs, and whatever we have left over, then we add on to the charities at the end of the day. You get behind your charities throughout the year, and I'd introduce them to you now. We have the Kerry Stars, which is a big team down there at the back. We have the Killarney Rugby Club, a huge gang of them here, and there's I believe you have a big award ceremony on Sunday, and the Land Rover is going to be up with you. There's a lot of medals to be given out. They're very successful year, and I suppose the real feather in their cap is the success of their ladies rugby. It's a pleasure to go in there. My son plays with them, and we drive in there, and it's a buzz around the place. It's just fantastic and so well organised, and obviously the discipline goes without saying. That everything is taken serious, and at the same time there's always a cup of tea and a chat there again as well. There's always a few buns and cakes, which is great. We have Paul, my buddy. How are you doing? big trip for Paul. It's a first, and it's we can't wait to get behind you. We're going to drive it on all the way with you, and we're looking forward to it. And I wish you the best of luck. I know you've your dates booked, and we'll have great fun with it. Yeah. So best of luck to you. Yeah. I can't remember the last charity. What's the last charity we had? Let's see.
Best of luck.
Oh, jeez. Lads, these rode back in Beaufort, St. Francis Special School. If you look at the front of the Jeep there, that Jeep was in the Oscars recently, that they had a huge Oscars night in the INEC. So there's an Oscar out there, award up at the front of the Land Rover there, which we're delighted, very proud of. Just part of the, what was the part of again, Fiona? Sorry? Man About Dog, yeah. So there was guns and everything inside it, and there was all the illegal stuff going on. So we're delighted. Will you give you a round of applause there for St. Francis? There's going to be a disco going on for a while. There'll be tickets being sold. Have a few mingles. I know the lads are going to go around and do photographs, and we're going to send out to all the press and all that. And Kevin, if there's a few trays of sandwich, I might bring him in there later on, and we'll be nibbling away at him. Kevin, again, sincere thank you, and it's great. It's just fabulous. It's just beautiful. When I asked Kevin about what the ideas were, what we were going to do, like, and I know Kevin was listening to me, and he was kind of saying, "Is that all? Can we not have firecrackers?" And so Kevin thinks outside the box all the time, and he's a great guy. And I remember an old school teacher we had one time. I was a good few years ahead of Kevin, and Kevin had no interest in school, but by G.C. he said he's going to go places. That particular teacher said, and he did. And we wish you the best, Kevin, and we're delighted to be here. And your wife and was over here, and on the team here. We get fabulous hospitality today, and just great to be here. So well done. And we'll be back in the 5th. Okay, folks, I hand you back to Tim. Where's Tim gone? Oh, Tim is here. Right, so Tim, cut and music.